Hi, I'm back and I'm in a different state. And no, I did not put that puzzle together and I didn't glue it. That was my brother or sister-in-law sort of thing. But I'm helping out my sister-in-law while my brother's off doing his military army thing. So, because my sister-in-law has a newborn. Well, my brother does too, but yeah. So, I'm here for a while, so. I haven't done an update because of I was working full time up, but and then I did my move thing, so I couldn't bring a lot of stuff from Minnesota to where I am, because of the fact that plans had changed on me, so and I didn't, and I had to fly out and taking a lot of stuff with you was kind of difficult, so I couldn't take my guitar or my bass guitar. I'm so sad. I think I miss those the most, but I rebought a bunch of like crafty things, so I'm just afraid that my calluses are gonna go away from not playing the guitar. So maybe I'll just. The only thing is when my brother gets back from where he is, I don't know how I'm gonna get that back to Minnesota when I go back. Cause I'm like, I don't wanna. Cause it's such a pain in the butt to like, well, fingers. It's such a pain in the fingers to unless I just get one from a pawn shop and then resell it before I go. That's, we'll see. I'm debating that. Alright, on to the cross stitch. We'll start with cross stitch, then I'll do like knit crocheting, friendship bracelet-y thingies, because, yeah, I can't stick to one craft to save my life. But we'll start out with this is more embroidery, but we'll start out with this one. This is a little mandala. It's the dimensions. I don't have the pictures for all of them because I don't know why, but I do have one for this one. This fabric is already came that way, so I'm just I'm not far on this one at all. But I did the little satin stitch in the middle and then the back stitching around the outside. Yay! And there's still a lot more left. It's already on there, so. I'll have that for later. I'm still waiting on my Chatelaine stuff because I caved in and bought Chatelaine stuff. But it's okay. I got it from European Costage, so I'm just like, I got a small one. Like, I got one of the tiles because I'm like, I don't know. I got the toadstool one because, Oh, I don't think I have the picture for this one. I have the pattern, but I don't have the picture right handy. I thought I had it, but I don't know where I put it. Because I know I don't have the flip-flop one, but I thought I had this one, but I don't know. So this one is actually going to be a house. It's... I have the pattern, but I can't find out what the outside picture is. Because those are like the windows and the colors of the house. I'm not very far on that one. I do like it though. And then the next one is this one that says Home Sweet Home. The one I just showed you without the picture is similar to this, but like it's like the same kind of kit thing, but it's also it doesn't really say. Designworks, maybe? Designworks? Yeah. It's also Designworks. But this one was the one I just showed you, the flasks. I currently was using some of the colors. And then that's my progress on that one. I'm like, I haven't been able to do a whole lot on these, but newborns take a lot of time. So I'm helping and trying to find a job, because I'm like, I might as well work while I'm here. And then this is the one that I can't find the picture to. It's gonna be like 3 sets of flip-flops. It says life is better in flip-flops. But I just wanted to make sure that I had enough space on the Ada. So I was gonna go up to the top and down to the bottom, and then so it's kind of all over the place. I just used sorry about the burping. I just used the stuff in the kit. I did get my chainmail thing. They haven't started it yet, because this is a Byzantine. I'll show it. It's from We've Got Mail. It'll be a Byzantine chainmail necklace thing. I figured out why I was having so much problems with the Vol Persian before. It's because the aspect ratio of the ring was too small, so I couldn't do the necessary flip on the Persian. But with the right rings, jump ring size, the aspect ratio has to do with the gauge of the wire and the inside diameter. And I got ones with the larger aspect ratio, and then just so I don't know how to explain it to. I know what but it's just like, yeah. So then I have some friendship bracelets. This one I actually started in Minnesota. I brought with me, so I'm like, I do have some things from. And then this one was actually a scrap one. I haven't worked on those ones. And then I haven't finished April's Philippines keychain yet, but it's really long. I didn't know it was gonna be this long. This is I haven't done this in a long time, so it's probably not. That's why it's so wonky. But this I started a long time ago, and yeah, back then I wasn't as proficient in bracelet making, friendship bracelet making. I'm sorry. I'm a klutz. I almost dropped you. And then there's this one. The yellow was not there. This is so difficult to do one-handed. I need to figure out a better way to film, but there's this part too. And then the ones I have been working on lately, the ones that have been on my clipboard here, is these. It's like super dark here. Like right now, but it's like, what time is it here? 22:33. I guess it's not that late, but or 10:33 at night for those who don't know the 24-hour clock thing. So this is extra floss from I use DMC for cross stitch, and then I use like other stuff for friendship bracelet. Like some of it's like leftover from kits, some of it is like really weird off-brand ones. So I don't know. I got a bunch of keychains in, so I can make keychains. And I have dolls to over yonder. Oh, the I forgot I was going to. So I tried filming this before, so I didn't. So, but this is knitting the knitting washcloth that I'm working on. I want to get to the point where I feel comfortable knitting socks, but I'm like, I just want to start with smaller projects and work up to it. This is cotton yarn, by the way. I've crocheted for a long time, but I only really picked up knitting during like quarantine. While learning how to speak Korean properly. We won't go into that. My, you'd think I'd be so much further if I hadn't stopped learning Korean back in like 2008, 9-ish. But then I stopped at like early 2009, and then I picked it back up during quarantine. And I'm just like, I'm kicking myself for stopping, but I was so overwhelmed with other things, so something had to give. I couldn't devote my full attention to the learning of the Koreans at the time. I still listen to K-pop though. I listened to K-pop since like I could find it on YouTube, so but and then this is my niece's blankie. My niece is still back in Minnesota. I miss her tons, so she really likes kitties. So when I saw the kitty stitch, I'm like, it's super easy too, but like the little, you can see the paws and the ears and it's so cute. And then I just repeat the 4 colors up and up and up. I was working on this crochet blanket for my nephew, but then I'm like, there's too much space in this. I like this design and all, but there's too much space, and then his little fingers will get caught and then he'll scream, and he's a lot fussier than my niece was at that age. But I was a fussy baby too. I'm still fussy at 36, so that's very easy to believe. I don't know if I have anything else right now that to show as far as crafts progress goes. Oh, there's a picture for the let me see if I can find the where'd it go? So this is the picture for the house I showed. I really don't like kits, and I'm waiting for my Chatelaine to come. Well, the supplies. So I figured I'd get a few cheaper kits while I was waiting for my Chatelaine stuff to come from European Cross Stitch, which it does not send from Europe. They just called it European Cross Stitch, and I'm like, okie dokie. They actually sent from Las Vegas. I'm like, oh, bummer. I'm like, can I just go to Las Vegas and then? But whatever. What am I? So, yeah, I know. I've been doing a lot of reading too. Right now I'm still reading. Sorry. Well, this one from John Sanford I brought from Minnesota. Certain Prey. It's the middle of the series, so I don't really want to go too into it. And then my brother had like the Dragonlance books, and then this is Dragons of On Twilight. That's the first one. I also have the book titled that I want to actually see about getting, which is Lock-In by John Scalzi. So I tend to write weird things out. Like, I collect bookmarks, but I use everything but bookmarks in my book. Like, this is an index card. And this is a tag from flip-flops. Size 9 and 10, because I have big feet. For girls, I have big feet. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. I mean, I have other projects I want to work on, but yeah. And I don't think I have anything readily available. But it keeps me busy until I find a job, so yeah. So I'm gonna let go and hopefully upload more often, cause I've been bad. So I have no excuse. I will I will try to make progress on my stuff, so I have more things to talk about next time, but hopefully I'm able to find a job, because that would be cool, or more cool. So hopefully it's not like another half a year, but before I film again. Alright, I'm gonna go. Bye.